Hey guys, so I'm back with the family tag, and now I'm here with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hi.
Alright, so this will be finishing off my family because my other brother is not here. And when Cody gets back, I'll hopefully get him to do this too. So, I already explained the rules to my mom, so let's get started. Alright, Mom, what is your favorite memory about me?
Well, there's quite a few, but my favorite memory is the night that you had your first kiss with a boy. And I was home and you came inside and you went upstairs and you were just like the cutest thing on your bed. Your smile was so huge and I was so excited that you had your first kiss. It was just amazing.
And how old was I, Mom?
You were about 3. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'll tell you how old you were. You were probably about 14.
Because I was in high school. I was a freshman.
Yeah, 14.
Okay, so my favorite memory about you would have to be I remember when you picked me up from summer camp the one year I stayed like a whole month away because I really missed everybody. And that was the year that you were also picking up Corey. Because remember, Corey came the second
Right.
time of mine. And remember, you picked me up and we couldn't find you because you had like parked down the big hill. Because I remember the camp had like this really
Right.
steep hill. And so we were like looking for your car because your car didn't pull up. And you walked up and you like nearly like were in shock because you said I lost like a bunch of weight.
Oh my
And Corey, like
gosh.
we had both like gotten so tan and we had both lost weight.
Yeah.
And we just looked different. And then it took a second. And then when we saw you, we just ran and gave you like a big hug. And then I remember after all of it, you kept like staring at both of us the entire drive back. And then you're like, "Do you guys want In-N-Out? You look hungry. Do you want In-N-Out?" Remember? Because it was back down from the hill, and
Yeah.
you would like never offer fast food.
No, I do remember. I remember how you guys looked and how exciting it was to know that you had had such a healthy vacation and you came out of it looking so wonderful. And I remember. Can I go on a little bit more here?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead. It's
Because
fine.
I remember that it was maybe a day or two later.
I hear you in the peanut gallery.
A day or two later, you guys. I'm talking.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay. A day or two later, you and I went. I think it was just two of us. We went to Pinkberry.
Yeah,
I have
we
a
did go to
picture of
Pink.
you.
We did go to Pinkberry.
And you're still tan and your face is all,
Yeah.
everything. That was a special memory.
No, I remember. I totally forgot about the Pinkberry because the Pinkberry had like just been built, right?
That was 2006.
yeah. So it had just
That was
been.
like the same time. Oh my God, how weird. It's almost the same time of my memory.
No, I started high school in '08. No, I started in '07. I started high school in '07, so it was the year. Because remember, I stopped going to. When I hit high school, I hadn't gone to summer camp anymore, so it was like my last year of middle school, like that summer between.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's so cool. I didn't realize that. Okay. Tell a funny story about the other person. Okay, so you have a lot, so let me try to go first. Let me try. Or do you have one like a funny story? And this could be any time. Like I could be one when I was a little kid to now. If you have a funny story that you just know you want to say about me,
I'm trying to think of a funny story because I have funny like short little memories and stuff like that.
that works too. But you can't use the sink story. Dad stole that one.
Oh, with the bubbles? Yeah, you love those bubbles. Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, you used to really love your chalky bobs.
I used to call them chocolate baby bottles.
Yeah, the chocolate milk bottle. Like, I don't want the world to know, but you took your while to get weaned off of bottles.
That's
and
fine.
So
I'm weird. It's
we
fine.
would, like-
I'm not ashamed of it.
Okay, good. I would have to hide the bottle under the sink. The chocolate milk
Really?
bottle.
You would hide it? I didn't
Yeah,
remember you
because
hiding
once
it.
you would see it, it would be like, oh no, like she saw the bottle.
I don't remember that. Really? Oh my god, that's great.
Can that be considered like a story, more or less? Or
Yeah, I
Okay.
consider that a story.
All right.
Yeah, like it's whatever. It's just for fun. It's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
It's not like you're being interviewed by CNN. You're fine, Mom. You're fine. Okay. It's a funny story for you. I'm trying to think. You have so many. I think. Oh. I remember when we had went to, I think it was the Princess Diaries when it came out, and we went to like that little tea party afterwards.
yes.
And I remember you were like looking at all the teas and all the cakes and everything because all the princesses were there and we had a great time.
Yes, I remember
but you
that.
were like, all the tea has caffeine in it.
Oh yeah.
And you like asked all the like princesses like, do you have anything that doesn't have caffeine? And they were like, water. And you're like, well, I paid for this. I don't want just water.
Oh wow.
Remember? Don't you?
I don't remember having that conversation, but I do.
You weren't
believe it 'cause-
rude. It was just funny because you were trying to because you're always very polite, so you were trying to be like
nice about it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't remember that specifically, but I definitely remember the tea party, and I remember the beautiful princess.
Yeah, I remember. It was the
really
princess of the
special.
tea party, and then I remember we did the. They also had another tea party years later, for when Freaky Friday came out. Remember when Freaky Friday, the remake, the Lindsay Lohan one?
This was all over there at the
it was all it was the El Capitan.
El Capitan. Do you remember how old you were at that tea party?
You were younger. I was younger. I was younger. Like, I was old enough to understand the movies.
Yeah.
But I was younger. I'll have to, like, Google when they came out.
Okay.
But I remember I was young and I wasn't a teenager yet. Or if I was, like, 12 or something. But that's, like, on the older side. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What kind of drink would you order at a bar? I think you would order, like... Oh, no, I'm asking you first.
Okay.
For you. I think you would order either, like, a margarita or a Mai Tai.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Well, I know what you would order at a bar.
What?
Is a Roy Rogers, but that's non-alcoholic.
That's not alcoholic, yeah. Okay. But I always order that anyway, so...
Well, you know, you have a tendency to kind of want to try new drinks. Mm-hmm. But I'm going to go with a Mai Tai, because you've ordered it before.
Everybody said Mai Tais. Like, Brandon said Mai Tai, Dad said Mai Tai. It's great, yeah. But yeah, Dad's still the same for, like, there's another question coming up. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so, okay, I was right. So you get, like, a margarita or a Mai Tai. So, if you had to rename me for whatever, like, let's say for some reason...
No, you don't have to. I get it.
What would you name me?
Bridget.
Why Bridget?
I love the name Bridget.
Really? Everybody else, they're like, I can't see you as anything besides Michelle.
Well, I just love that name, and it just comes from, I think, my mom. It's so funny. She had this beautiful doll. Like, it sounds so funny, but it was a beautiful doll.
Yeah.
And her name was Bridget.
Really?
She was beautiful, and so I love that name, and I definitely...
So I would have been a Bridget.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, okay.
Because if I had had another kid with a girl...
I remember
Bridget,
that.
yeah.
I remember that. That's why when Brandon was born, you're like, Brent.
That got old fast.
It's hilarious. That's what, 2 days? He was Brent for, like, or a day?
Yeah.
Because I remember, I was, okay.
But wait, now, you can't ask me...
No, yeah, so if like...
That's a question that...
But no, like, if you had a different name, I can't see you as a different name besides Wendy, or maybe your middle name, like, Lynn.
I love my name, Wendy.
I know, I love your name.
Yeah.
But I would think of, like, your middle name as your first name, because your middle name's Lynn, right?
No, it's Lori, but
Lori.
It's actually
Who's
Laurie.
Lynn? Oh, it's Laurie.
Lynn is, let's see, Jessica Lynn, Jamie Lee.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, I knew one of them had the middle name Lynn. Okay.
I got confused with them recently, and they were like,
okay, all three of you have L's. And then mine's Haley. Where'd Haley come from?
Oh, Michelle Haley. Doesn't that sound beautiful? I love that name.
No one ever calls me Michelle Haley like both of them.
Michelle Haley.
Okay. See, this is fun. We're having fun.
This is good.
Okay. What's a weird habit I have or I used to have? It could be any weird habit, but you can't use the I'm okay, because Dad tried using that and Brandon used it, so that's taken.
It's not really weird, but you used to bite your nails.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that weird, but it was... I'm glad you don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with weird.
Yeah, because I have nails now.
What about me? What's a weird habit that I have? I have so many.
I have so many too. It's like, it's hard. And that's like, but all Dad and them could think, all I can think of at the top of my head is, how you pull pizza crust off of pizza. You won't eat the pizza.
Oh, yeah.
You'll pull the crust off of pizza.
But I want you to know, lately, I go for it.
So now you eat pizza. But for like the longest time, it was you would peel the crust off of pizza.
That's a good one.
Okay, let's see. Okay, 5 words to describe the person. So I'm going to describe you in 5 words.
Okay.
So, energetic, exercise, caring, selfless, and very generous.
Okay. I thank you for those words. Okay. For you, I would say kind, considerate, artistic, brilliant, and friendly.
Aw, thank you.
That's so true, though. Those are all true.
No, I know. It's the same for yours. Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny. For yours, I was able to like come up with like, a little top head. Like with Dad's, I had to like think about it for a minute. And same with Brandon's.
Dad's cranky, mean. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Well...
Okay. What are qualities that we both share? Like, what do we have in common? Because we have a lot in common, too.
Oh, well, we have a couple of shows that we like a lot. I know that sounds silly, but like...
No, Brandon and I use shows.
Okay,
that's fine.
Survivor or whatever.
Survivor. We like shopping. We both like shopping. Like, I used to hate shopping when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember I was that kid who would, like, sit, like, in, like, the front end of stores when you would go shopping. Remember?
But you know what? It's actually what qualities. So I would say qualities-wise as well would be we're really kind-hearted.
Yeah.
We're sensitive to others. We have to have a certain number.
No, it's just what we have in common.
We're kind-hearted. We care about other people's feelings.
Yeah, we always put other people above our own.
Yeah.
I hear you back there, Peanut Gallery. This will be fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, so yeah, we're both like that. We're both, we both, I know you don't like horror movies, but we have, like, the same taste in, like, comedy movies. Yeah. We both like, rom-coms. Like, I like them for different reasons that you like them, but we both enjoy them together. Like I said, we always put other people above ourselves.
And we do we love to get our frozen yogurt.
Yeah, we love getting frozen yogurt. We've recently gotten into nail polish.
Yeah.
Like getting our nails done. Yeah, so, okay. I think that's a good number. Yeah. Okay. A pet peeve of yours, I know, is like, that's a pet peeve that you have, a couple pet peeves. The first one I can think of off the top of my head is you'd always get on my case whenever I would put, like, my shoes on my bed. Like, if I would, like, go to get dressed and I put my shoes on my bed, you'd be like, shoes do not go on the bed.
It's really bad luck.
Oh, it's bad luck?
It's
I thought you just didn't like it.
It's bad luck. Well, it's not clean, of course, but it's just bad luck. You never put your shoes on the bed.
See, I know that. I knew the, I'm trying to think of another one, because I could think, it's at the top of my head, the, I don't know, people, like, interrupting your exercise. Like, if you're, like, in it, and then someone just, like, Mom, go make me some mac and cheese, or something. Yeah. That's all I can think of. So, okay, so what are some pet peeves that I have?
Oh my gosh.
I have pet peeves. Like, I'm finding that nobody knows. I think nobody knows them. Like, Dad didn't know them either.
I know, this is funny. Let me think for just a moment.
Okay, if you even pick when I was a kid, because I know I was, like, a picky eater when I was a kid, so if there was, like, a weird pet peeve I had when I was a kid...
Well, I don't know if you okay, I would go as far as saying you're very, I'm glad if it's really a pet peeve, but you're very fussy, and you know what you like. That's not exactly a pet peeve. I get that, but I'm just going to go with that.
Yeah, I think I could go with words.
Yeah, it's like, you know...
I find it funny because I have a lot of pet peeves, and yet, like, nobody seems to know them, which I find funny.
Can you reveal one to me?
Okay, well, like, one of my biggest ones that really bothers me is when I hear, this is a more recent one, is I'll have friends be like, yeah, I can't pitch in for a $5 pizza, but I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow. And I'm like,
oh, you're watching
can't, I'm like, you can't pitch in for a $5 pizza? You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that's a more recent one, so I can understand that. But I know one pet peeve I don't like is, I really can't stand dirty dishes anymore.
Oh, okay.
I've told you some horror stories of, like, the kitchens.
And that's another pet peeve of mine is that...
Oh, yeah, you hate dirty dishes. Yeah,
I never want to leave a dish in the sink.
Yeah, like, so I've grown that pet peeve.
Okay, good. Yay.
All right, so I guess we'll just use that then. Let's see. What's your favorite food? All I can think of is salmon and salads. Like, the first thing that pops in my head. Bagels. Really? Well, I haven't seen you eat bagels in a long time. Like, it's always salmon and salads. Okay. So... Well, yeah, bagels, yeah. Now that I think about it, you go crazy for bagels, so... Well... Okay, so what's... because Dad and Brian, like, you like a lot of food, so okay.
Well, I know for you, your favorite foods are, which I know this is in the drink category, but you love your, like, whatever particular Starbucks drink you have. That's one of your favorites.
Yeah.
Well, of course you love In-N-Out, but then who doesn't?
Yeah, who doesn't love In-N-Out?
I can't count.
For those who don't live in California, In-N-Out is amazing.
Yeah. Oh my God! Wait, hold on, because I know like a lot of your favorite foods. Like,
see, you're a lot better than everybody else.
Yeah, well, you definitely like candy. Oh, chocolate milk.
Chocolate milk, yeah, chocolate milk.
I know it's a drink. I'm going with more drinks.
Drink.
Than food.
It's still good. Still good. Still good. It's funny.
Chocolate milk. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nicknames for each other. Like I said, the same for Dad. Like Mom, Mommy. And when I was a kid, I used to call you Wendy. Oh crap. Okay. Sorry. So
Nicknames?
Okay. Nicknames. Yeah. So yeah, all I can think of was like
again? Okay.
Yeah, it's recording. It's like Mom, Mommy. I never really had nicknames for you. I mean, I remember like, Dad would get mad because Corey and I would like when we were little and we tried to get your attention when you like weren't listening, so we'd like call you Wendy.
Yeah. Well, I know for you it's easy because it's Shelly.
Yeah, Shelly, you're like Shell. That's what I was saying.
Shelly.
It's so funny. You guys are the
Mishi.
only ones. Mishi. Yeah. Well, everyone calls me like Michi or Mishi.
Yeah.
But I know you and Dad are like the only ones who call me Shell and Shell.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite activity we like to do together?
Well, I would say eating out or getting frozen yogurt. Cause
we also like walking together.
Walking, yeah. And then shopping, but those are still a little bit lower than like having frozen yogurt.
Well, yeah, frozen yogurt's like a big thing, or
watching a favorite show.
Watching a favorite show, yeah. That's and we're doing that tonight, so that's gonna be.
That's kind of a joint answer for both of us.
I know, right? So that's yeah. I think that'd just be like what we do together. I think that would count as one. So we both like doing together. Okay, what's your favorite thing about me?
My favorite thing about you is that you amaze me all the time with how smart you are, and your way of looking at things. Like I actually admire you and envy you several things about you that I wish I could be like.
Why?
Because I do. Because you have the fact that you're not wishy-washy.
No, I've never been wishy-washy.
Never wishy-washy, and that's something that like I strive and at my age and everything.
I'm always very like, if I want it, that's what I'm going to get. I'm going to work towards getting it. I admire a lot of that.
And then you never cease to amaze me, because I'll even tell Alan a lot of times, like, God, Michelle's so smart. I can't even think of the particular incident, but there's things that will happen whether I see it on Facebook or whatever. And I'm like, God, she's so smart.
Oh, Mom.
It's true.
Right, well, I was going to say, like...
You had to say nice things.
No. Oh, God. Mom! You know what? Never mind. Get out of my video. I changed my mind. No, I think my biggest thing would be just how, like, inspiring you are to me, because we never had a normal household, but that never bothered me. Like, you know, you always worked so hard. You know, I'm not saying Dad didn't work hard, too. Dad did, too. But... like, you took charge of, like, everything. You would be like, okay, you know what, we're doing this, you know, gotta make sure everything's taken care of. Oh, I'm gonna make sure that my kids get to do whatever they wanted. Because, like, you know, I think back and, like, I did horseback riding, I did ice skating, I did karate. We'd go to Disneyland all the time. Like, we did a lot of stuff growing up, you know.
I'm so glad you have those memories, yeah.
No, I do, and I really appreciate it, because I know that you... worked hard to make those possible. It wasn't like some people where it's like, I don't have the money, but I'm gonna do it anyway. You're like, no, I have the money because I worked for this money, and you know, I deserve to spoil my kids and spoil myself, and that's something that I've always really admired, is just how hardworking you always were to have everything that you have. That's why I work as hard as I can to take care of myself. Yeah.
Thank you.
No, you're welcome.
This is all mushy and lovey.
Yeah, well, that's the point. It's supposed to be fun. So I'll see you guys next time. I hope you had fun with these videos. Bye.